After years of hoping, years of wanting, it's finally here. Vice City in single player, GTA 5. Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Hope you are all having an amazing day today. My name is Lex, and welcome back to some more GTA 5. I'm sorry for the lack of videos lately. It's just that as spring has come around, dust and hay fever allergies have just struck upon me, and I've been out of action for a few days. So I've been spending that time cleaning up my room and stuff for a very soon to come room tour video, which is well overdue. But before that, today, I want to show you something absolutely amazing. You already know what it is because you've just seen the little teaser, you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnails. So there's no point in sort of hyping this thing up. But we are today going to be taking a look at Vice City in GTA 5. Now, the map for Vice City has actually existed for GTA 5 for quite a while, but the only way that you were able to get it to work in the past was you had to use some sort of like multiplayer thing like 5M or something like that. And that was a bit of a problem because, you know, it was kind of awkward to set up and you have to have a server with the map on and it wasn't really that easy to do, or it was a bit fiddly. This thing's a lot easier. Now that we have I'm completely going the wrong way. I'm trying to get to the airport here. This just shows how often I actually drive around San Andreas. Let's just jump down here. There we go. So recently we have now had the opportunities to have custom maps and stuff added in normal single player GTA 5. And they finally got round to converting that map and making it work for single player. And it is so easy to download. You get the OpenIV app and you just sort of install the package. And that's it, done. That's all you have to do, and it adds the whole of the Vice City map into GTA 5. I'm still nowhere near the airport. How have I managed to get this so wrong? So actually, before we get into all of that, before I explain any more of this, let me just try and find my way back, because I seem to have taken a wrong turn somewhere. Actually, we can get in over this way, can't we? Why am I so lost? I haven't played GTA for like a week, and I've already forgotten where everything is. I don't know what the hell's going on. But before we get into all of that, guys, there's going to be some comments and questions on the screen. These are comments and questions featured from the previous video. If you would like your comments and questions featured, you can leave them in the comment section below. I'll pick some at random and feature them at the start of the next video. And don't forget, you can also follow me on Twitter at Figureight. Links for my Twitter are in the description below. Ooh, taxi, I'm going the wrong way. Right, I've just realised where this all is. We need to go in here and find a plane, because we're going to fly over, and I'm actually going to land... Oh, dear. I guess that doesn't open that way around. This is a really shoddy, terrible start to this video. Does this one work? There we go. It's going the wrong way. So I'm actually going to attempt to fly over to Vice City and land it at International... Is it the Francis International, or wasn't that GTA 3? Oh, okay. I can't remember what the airport's called, but we're going to land at the airport in Vice City. So I'm going to steal this right here. This is a nice private jet. I think this is going to be a pretty suitable plane to take us to Vice City. So actually, before we start, I should probably have a look around and show you where this thing is. So if I go down here, keep going around here, it's, as you can see, I've got this place mark right here, this point of interest. So I'm going to set my waypoint to around here, and we're just going to aim for that. That should be fine all the way over in that direction. Okay, this is not proper plane procedure, getting onto this in reverse, but I'm not a pilot, so it doesn't matter. And away we go! Right, so as we take this leisurely cruise over, let's just doing this... Oh, yeah, I love this view on the plane thing. It's like playing Flight Simulator. It's amazing. So as we fly over, let me just explain a few things. This does not have any pedestrians. It does not have any cars. It has no people in it whatsoever. Maybe there'll be a mod later that will actually be able to spawn cars in and people that you can even see already. We're starting to have the map load up. But this is the full map. So the only thing is, we're going to be a bit lonely. The whole city is derelict. But I thought it'd be fun to go and check out some places that we've been to before in Vice City, just to see how different they are and how cool it looks now in the sort of GTA 5 Rage engine. So here we go. Where is the airport? I think the airport is on this side on the right, isn't it? I think that's right. Or is that a lighthouse, or is that the airport? Do you know what? I think we're going to have to go to this view so I can properly see. I think that's the airport, because that's the stadium on the third island. So if we're going at it, that's for the third island. So we're going in from the northwest side if we were looking at the map, sort of if we were playing Vice City in the game. So I think that is the airport. By the way, I should warn you now, there might be a tad bit of lag. As you can see, the frame rate is taking a bit of a hit. It's because there's a lot of stuff that shouldn't be here, because this is all in a mod. So there's going to be a few loading issues. Maybe it will all load up and speed up as we do the video. And there's the runway right there. We're actually coming in from the wrong direction, I've noticed. But we should be okay. Let's get our wheels ready. I haven't landed a plane in a long time, so this can go anyway. I don't know what's going to happen. But this looks a lot smaller than I remember. I don't know why this seems so small. Here we go, coming up to land. And here we go. Oh, watch that plane. Oh, God, I should have landed way before this already. And there we go. We have landed in Vice City. Now, I don't know if these textures are from Vice City or whether these are sort of borrowed. They're not high-res textures. I would have the textures on the highest resolution going. I've got this all in HD. Whoa, frame rate, frame rate. I do have this all in the HD textures when we're actually playing in Los Santos. But these are the highest textures we've got. So I think these might actually be from Vice City themselves and they aren't sort of adapted or anything. There is a hell of a lot of lag. And so here we are. And do you know what? I'm going to spawn in a car that I think suits this place perfectly. And here it is. It's the Grotty Cheetah Classic from the Pack IV mod. I'm going to put a link to that in the description below. And, of course, the link to this Vice City map in the description below. Oh, look at this. We've even got the stunt ramps. Is this... They work. Well, how about... Oh. Okay, right. Not all of the land has detection of collisions in them, and I can't get back out again. That's a pain. Well, that was a fun start. So apparently not everything is drive-onable. I assume this road is, so I'm going to try and land here, and hopefully that's good. Let's just go ahead and just repair that vehicle. So apparently that car park doesn't work. Let's just try and drive into that car park again, because I don't know if that might have just been a really random glitch, or if that does... Hang on. Yep. Okay. Not all of the map works, but do you know what? This is great as it is, because it just looks exactly like Vice City, but it's much cleaner, much brighter, and a lot less pixelated, because we've got a nice high resolution and everything going on as well. Frame rate is a bit of an issue with this. Sort of like, because this is a mod and these buildings aren't supposed to be here, I guess the engine is panicking a bit with all these extra models, but it's not doing too bad actually. Now that it's all loaded up, it's sort of smooth. It's not 60 FPS smooth, but it's smooth. So let's just go and check this thing out. We've got all the port over here. I'm very scared about everywhere that I drive over that isn't a road, just in case we fall into it again like that car park. It's okay, some of this is all working. This is all good. So here's the little sort of like port thing going on here. Big massive cargo ship. This was where the cartel... I remember a mission on here where you have to shoot loads of cartel members. I'm pretty sure of it. Oh yeah, by the way, you might have just noticed there was a bit of water sticking out there. You may notice on some parts of this map that the water does actually intersect with the map. The map is slightly too low. It's the perfect height for the rest of the water here. But sometimes these big waves do actually... There you go. Look, you can see that they go over the land, which is a bit of an issue. But we're trying to ignore that because this isn't perfect. This is just a mod someone's made and they've ported the map over. Do you know what? I think they've done an absolutely fantastic job. There you go. There's the water coming up into the road. You can see in the distance, the draw distance sort of has like this yellowing effect. Not sure what's causing that, but doesn't really matter. So there's the third island. Looking absolutely amazing. Let's just go over here and go on to... What's this called? Starfish Island. Of course. I haven't played Vice City for years. The only older... GTA that I've played recently is GTA 3. When I was ill, just before Christmas, actually just after Christmas, I decided to try and complete the game. And I managed to do like the 100 taxi missions and unlock the Borgone taxi. And then got bored. Actually, I think I got to the second island of GTA 3. But I haven't played Vice City for a very long time. So the names and stuff is going to have to come back to me. So there's a lot of issues I'm noticing with collisions and stuff here. And maybe it might just be this car, because this car is also an add-on as well. But other than that, this is brilliant. This is absolutely fantastic. It'd be interesting in future if perhaps there's any sort of mod teams going that are sort of looking to modernize this. Like, you can see that they've taken these trees where it is basically the same tree model that they had previously. It would be interesting if someone would be able to make this, like, remove that tree and then replace it with a GTA tree that has all, like, the tessellation and the high-quality textures and everything else like that. And maybe if they could find sort of different textures for this that would, you know, something from the original game that suits this map. And maybe just remaking, like, that Malibu thing there. Just making a high-quality texture pack version of this. And maybe a high-quality model pack of this. Because there's a lot of square lines you can see with this. You can really see how dated this map is compared to the standard Los Santos map that you get with GTA 5. Whoa, those waves do get high at this point. We're actually right next to the water here. Let's go down to the beach, actually. Let's see what it's like down here. Try and ignore the water without it killing the engine. Oh yeah, there's the racetrack over here, isn't there? There used to be a BF injection, which I think you could steal from around here, actually. And it used to start a race over here. We had to go on the racetrack. Or was that dirt bikes? Oh, it's all starting to come back to me. As I pointed out, I have not played Vice City in a long time. Oh dear. We do have a BF injection though, so let's try and see if I can find it. Okay, so it's not completely like the one from Vice City, but it is the modernized version. It's the sort of Baja version of the classic Beetle. Look at that, we can even go around this whole track. It would be amazing. I know it's a massive project if anyone was to try to, like, change all the textures for this map. But I always thought that Rockstar were going to do this themselves. There was always this talk that Rockstar were going to add the Vice City maps into GTA Online. There were going to be, like, whole new DLCs. I wonder if that was just sort of like, you know, excited fans coming up with these great ideas, or whether there was any substance to those claims, and whether Rockstar actually was planning to make this sort of stuff for GTA Online. That's curious to me, but I do know that at least we can get it in single player. I mean, it's got no people in it. It would be nice if we could, but again, I think that's possible in the future. If this does get updated with people in the map, with cars spawning, with people spawning, maybe high quality textures, all those sort of things, I would definitely revisit this map in another video. So here we are. This is the... It's not the Strip, is it? I'm thinking of Las Vegas. What's the name for this in real Miami? I don't... Is it just also called the Strip? I'm not sure, but this is the sort of like front road by the beach for Vice City. This is where you first start out. Where is the hotel, actually? The first hotel is down here a bit more. This doesn't ring any bells. It's not here. It's this bit here, I think. Not there. Have we gone too far? This road's actually longer than I remember. I don't know why I remember this being so short. Oh, there's a car. Oh. Oh, look, there it is, Ocean View. They've actually spawned in a car. So, there's one car. At least one car on this map. That's making me wonder if there's any more cars in this. But that's curious. It's not very well parked. It's not the right colour. We need to get this a proper Vice City colour. Let's go to Menus Customs right here. Let's go down to Paints. And go to Primary, Classic. And we want to get like a nice teal green going. There we go. Look, gasoline green. That's what we want. That's a proper Vice City colour. That's a proper Vice City car. There we go. So actually, can we go in? Is that something we can go in? Because I know that there were some buildings in Vice City that we could go in. Oh. Oh, it's actually got the interior. Oh, the door works. Oh, wow. They've actually coded in the door to work. That's cool. And this is where you would go. The save game would be right here on the steps. I've never been able to see around this corner before. There's actually stuff up here. What is up here? This is exciting. I've never seen up here, because this is something that... Did they really model all of this in Vice City? Because from what I remember, unless I remember completely wrong, you used to save the game and just walk up the steps and then it would sort of fade down. I had no idea that there was actually an upstairs in here. Maybe this was... Look, there's actually a... What the hell? What the hell? Oh, okay, this is bloomed to death. There's a lot of sunlight bloom going on right now. I do not remember this. If you guys remember where this was actually in the Vice City game, please let me know. Tweet me a picture of this in the actual game. Because I can't remember this at all. See, now I can't really tell if this is some sort of like cutscene area that they would have kept in the game, which I would have thought they would have like put a map in separately and they wouldn't have actually attached it. Or maybe this is some sort of secret part of Vice City that we didn't get to see. Maybe Rockstar just never added this bit in. Or maybe I'm going crazy and it's always been there all along. I'm not entirely sure. So as we go downstairs, you might notice it's a little darker now. And that's because I want to show you something absolutely amazing. And that is all of the lights on the map actually work. All of the street lights work. All of the coloured lights of all the different buildings work. And all of the glowing lights and signs work as well. Look at this. Now, I have noticed that those street lights don't actually... Is that just because there's no junction there? Is there any reason why they just flash yellow? Do they all flash yellow? I can't remember if that was just... Did they have a... you know what? I'm just going crazy. Did they have a traffic light system in Vice City? Or is that just something they've added for this mod? I'm not entirely sure. But, as you can see, street lights everywhere. Now, I am... Oh my god, look at that. I actually thought it was a person with the wave, but that was actually just a fire hydrant. Can you guys remember the Penis Light building from Vice City? I'm very curious to see if that still exists. So, I'm just going to go up here and also get to have a nice look at this from the sky as well. Look at that. Look, all the advert signs work. All of these lights work. All of the street lights. That's absolutely amazing. But there is a bit... Yes, it does! Oh, there it is. Do you know what? I can't believe it. But there we have the Penis Light building. Whoever made this, you are amazing. You even remembered to add in the penis lights. That is so cool. Look, even these have all of the lights there as well. Let's just have a nice little fly around. I didn't want to sort of spoil this. Oh, there's even all the... Oh, dear. Hang on. Is that just because from the distance, or is that really the... Okay, the textures for that water are a little buggered. Is that a fish? That's a fish texture. Okay, right. We'll just ignore that. There's definitely going to be some texture issues. Yeah, I don't want to spoil this whole map because I wanted you guys to just sort of like just go ahead and just get some nostalgia over this. But I understand that some of you watch me because you don't have GTA 5 on PC and you want to see what the maps are like in GTA 5 and what all the mods are like. So I guess we'll have a nice little tour around everything. There you go. Look, there's all the lights there. The movie studio around there. All of these buildings have their lights as well. And then we have this. I wonder, actually, can we get on the inside of this? Okay, it's just empty. It would have been nice if we could have actually gone in there and had some little, like, blood bowl. Is it called the blood bowl? Blood ring race? It's one of those. I swear it is. It would have been nice if we could have had a little race in there. But there we go. Look, we even have the little glowing. Is that glowing or is that just me? Actually, I think it's just from that light from the other side. But there's all the lights going on there. All of the ads. All the street lights. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. But there we go, guys. That is it. I'm not going to sort of like show you anymore because I want most of you to just go ahead, download this mod. It's so simple. It's just one file. As long as you've got OpenIV, you can just add this in the package installer and that's it done. No messing about with files. No messing about having to change words in text things and having to find several different folders to bung different bits in. You just use the package installer and it's there and done. Oh, these windows, these used to be smashable windows that go on the inside, but apparently that doesn't exist anymore. But the inside works. Oh, look at that, look. We even have the inside of Sunshine Autos. That's cool. So I'm going to leave you guys to go ahead and download this and reminisce. But there we go. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. And I shall see you guys all next time. Goodbye.